Hi friends, today I am going to explain about how to connect the Spring Boot application to the MongoDB, and I am also going to explain about Spring Boot plus MongoDB plus Spring DataJPA CRUD operations. So okay, so here already I am created one Spring Boot application by using Spring Initializer. You can see how to create the Spring Boot application. So you can see my previous videos. So this is a okay out here. This is the project structure. This is the main Java folder. Here left side, this is the resource folder comes under application.properties file. Here we can declare the Spring Data MongoDB URI. This is the MongoDB URI connection. Currently we are connecting to the local host, so that's why I am given local host here. This is the port number. If you want to connect to any external server, you can declare here IP address. This is implies the database into the MongoDB. So you can see database here. This is the database collection. This is the database. This is the collection. Okay. So already Spring Boot application is started. So I am again restarting this one. Here you can see right side. You can restart server here. Okay, Spring Boot application is started here on port number 8081. So this is the pom.xml. In this pom.xml you need to add the one dependency for MongoDB connection. This is the dependency you need to add. After adding this dependency, you need to update this project. Go to the maven and update the project. Okay, click on update. Then you can select offline and force update. Click on OK. Then all the dependencies will be downloaded here. Okay, you can verify those dependencies are downloaded or not under maven dependency. Here yeah, here you can see MongoDB driver course synchronize. These are the MongoDB drivers we are downloaded. So coming back to this is the way to connect Spring Boot application to the MongoDB. So I will insert one record into the MongoDB database. Okay, so here already I created some packages. So here what I am doing, like a CRUD operation example. In this class today I am going to insert the data into the MongoDB. Sample data I am going to insert into the database. Okay, employee dot so I created employee one info project. So like this is the package. So in this package, this employees application dot java, this is the main Spring Boot class. Okay, so comes to the model class employee details. So for example, I am here already I created here. So this is the collection. The right document collection means this is the database collection name into the MongoDB database. Then both should be match here. Okay, this is the ID. The right ID is the primary key into the MongoDB. So the value will be generated values automatically generated this employee ID. Okay, currently I am storing here employee ID, employee name, employee contact. Okay, for this I created one Pojo class here. Okay, the Spring Boot application mainly started from the employees application. So here in this we have we need to create a mainly controller class. So controller class, repository class, and service and model class. This is the mainly required these four packages. Okay, first this application will start. After then, once started the Spring Boot application, we want to hit any REST endpoint here. Like for example, currently today I am going to explain about the post mapping. Okay, post mapping is the one REST endpoint. Here you can see this is create employees. So this is the REST endpoint for the create employee details. This is the REST endpoint I am creating here. Okay, it is already created. So post mapping means you need to post the data into the database. Okay, before this is all about only real time scenarios. If you're not understanding anything here, just go through theoretical parts. You can learn theoretical part, after then you can see this video, then only you can understand. Okay, here this is the post mapping. In this post mapping I created one create employee details. It is a method name. In this method I need to pass one request body. So here I need to insert the data, right? Employee details data. This is the employee details model class. You can see here, you can click on employee details. You can see this is the employee details. So whenever we are hitting this REST endpoint, so this data will be matched here. So you can see for this postman we are hitting from postman. Okay, this test endpoint. So this value should be matched at the request body into the this create method, create employees details. Okay, here the postman data and this should be matched at the right. Here we need to use at the right request body. So that request body annotation will bind the data from the that postman body data into here. The create employee is the this URI postman at the right REST controller. Here we can see at the right REST controller. Then only it will this class will be act as a at the right. If you are declaring at the right REST controller, then only this class will be act as a controller class. Okay, REST controller class. If you are declaring here controller, this class will not act as a REST API. Okay, REST class. So here this response entity is the return type. So here in the whenever we are click on this postman, so you will get the data into the response entity. Okay, this is we are returning response entity into the employee details. Pojo we are returning here. This is response entity. So we are setting that body here. In that body, so we are already created one employee detail service. Okay, that employee detail service we are injected here. Okay, by using auto-wide annotation we are created object here. So this object we are using here, and in this employee service we are created one create employee details. In this create employee, what we are doing here, we are passing employee details object here. You can see this is employee details object. Okay, but we are implemented this one into the service implementation. We are implemented this one. Okay, in this implementation, from in this service implementation 2, we are calling employee details repo save method. We are created save method. Okay, so that employee details repo we are created object here, and we are using that employee details repo by using auto-wide annotation. Okay, so in this is class as a service class. If you are declaring here at the service, so this class will be act as a service class. Okay, if you want, if you are here, we should implement the employee details service class service interface. We need to implement here. Okay, once employee details repo, once click on save. You can go to the employee details repo here. You can see here this is the Mango repository. We are extended already Mango repository a class here. Okay, so this is the Spring Data JPA. So you need at least basic know about Data JPA repositories, Mango repositories, then only you can understand. Here you can see here Mango repository implementation also, sample Mango repository. This is so before watching this video you need at least basics. This is only real time how to implement the project, that is only I am telling. So here we are passing employee details, this Pojo class name, and this is the primary key identity. Primary key data type we are passing here. Okay, come back to the here, come back to the service implementation there. Okay, this is first we need to the here controller class. In this controller we need to create one post mapping method, this create employee details method, and post mapping rest endpoint. Create employee details one rest endpoint we need to create. After then we need to call create employee details from the service layer. In this service layer we are created one create employee details. In the service implementation we are implemented into the create employee details method. We are implemented here, we are implemented from employee details service interface. Okay, after then that request we are passing to the employee details repo. You can see here that save method is not available in the employee details repo, but we here we are calling because of, so this is already we are extended Mango repository, so that is save method is available here. You can see save all, is all method we can reuse there. We are extending that Mango repository class, we are extending here. uh, Once this implementation everything is completed, go to the Postman and you can pay, you can paste here. You need to install the Postman in your local machine. After then here you can go to the new HTTP, so you can paste that URL here. Okay, here you can select post only, then body for local raw data you can select here. After then you can select here JSON. So this JSON already I created one JSON samples here, so you can copy paste here this JSON data. This employee ID, employee name, employee contact, this should be matched with the Pojo class employee details Pojo class, then only the data will be matched here. After then you can click on send button. You can see this employee ID is created. Here you can see nothing. You can once refresh, you can see employee details ID is created. You click on 3 here, you can see here fine. Yeah, this is about Spring Boot MongoDB Spring Data JPA at the right post mapping annotation only. uh, in future classes I can explain remaining annotations at the right get mapping, at the right delete mapping. So all entire CUD operations I will be explaining. Thank you for watching.